Good morning, guys. Happy New Year. Welcome to the first weekly prep of 2021. It's been a little bit since I've done a weekly prep. Took a little break. Let's just say transitioning to 3 has been a lot harder than I thought, especially with a pandemic. We're going through nursing strikes, we're going through sleep regressions, we're going through boundary pushing and distance learning, and this mama was kind of at mental breakdown status. Let's just say that. It was a hard Christmas time. I feel like I didn't really get to enjoy it because I was just dealing with baby not sleeping, but it is what it is. We're figuring it out, but I'm just happy to get back into routines and back into our normal daily life because it's just been really hard being stranded at home for a long period of time, which I know you guys can relate. So if you're new to our channel, hi, my name is Sarah. I'm a mom of 3 daughters, ages 5, 3, and 4 months old. I was a daycare provider turned now just watching one little boy and doing distance learning, trying to run this online business during the nooks and crannies of my day. My husband is a busy chef. He also has a cookie business he runs out of our home, and it's just a lot going on. But we are also in the middle, because why not just throw a gigantic project in there while I'm at it, because I'm crazy and I don't know why I do this to myself, but if I can improve my life, I will sacrifice my sanity for a while. So we are actually going through transitioning, moving all of our bedrooms around in our house. So this office that I recently redid is going to become our bedroom. This room over here is going to be my office, and then our 3 girls' rooms are getting switched around. So we're going to IKEA in 2 weeks, so I have a lot to do before we bring in a bunch of furniture. So I'm going to be going to run some errands with our oldest daughter. This is killing 2 birds with 1 stone. It's getting our 2 oldest daughters away from each other because the fighting is non-stop. Oh my goodness. It's allowing me to spend some one-on-one time with her, and my husband to spend some one-on-one time with our 3-year-old while the baby's napping. He's keeping her. And we're going to go pick up some paint for her bedroom. And we are going, in this room, I gotta repaint this wall. I'm gonna keep the Stonington gray in here, but I'm just gonna repaint this one wall because of all the holes. And then we have to go to a kids consignment store. I'm gonna try, I decluttered all of the baby clothes, and now that she's out of the newborn size and the 0 to 3 month, I loaded it all up, only kept 4 outfits, and I'm not gonna get emotional about it. I'm not gonna think about it too much because then I will change my mind, but I wanna see how much money I can get for them. I've never tried selling my kids' clothes, so I'm gonna try that. So we're gonna go to this consignment store and bring all the clothes and see how much I can get. I'm also gonna be giving away a couple of pack and plays there, and see how much we can get. And then we're also gonna pick up our grocery pickup from Aldi. So it's a very busy outing. Just nice though. She's really excited. I'm really excited to have some time together and to get out of the house. We got the paint earlier than I thought. It didn't take as long, so we have a little bit of time before another store opens, so we're gonna stop into Hobby Lobby and get some inspiration for Celia's bedroom. Loves pigs, so we're gonna get this pig picture. We just went to Once Upon a Child to consign the kids' clothes and 2 pack and plays, and we got $45. They barely took anything, but I appreciate any money we can get for 3 children's worth of clothes after 3 kids have used them. And now we are at Goodwill to get rid of the rest because I will not take those home. I do not want them back in our house. It's a gigantic line though, so we're gonna wait a little bit. It's like 10:15, and then we're gonna get our Aldi pickup, pick up some lunch on the way home as a treat for the girls and for San. And apparently the baby slept well, took a bottle, and Bryony's doing well with San, so I'm happy about that. Okay, I'll just quickly show you guys what we got. We just got home, had lunch, and I laid Quinny down and San laid Bryony down. So at Sherwin-Williams, we got, Celia picked the color rose colored, like rose colored glasses. So I will link, I'll show some photos of what that will hopefully look like on the wall, but it's just a very nice pale pink. And then Stonington Gray is what we use in most of our house. So that will be her, she's doing one wall of that with gold decals, and then we're gonna do 3 walls of Stonington Gray, and then I have to repaint one of the walls in the, what will be our bedroom, what's the current office. So I got 2 gallons of this, 1 gallon of this. And then we stopped at Hobby Lobby. These were on clearance. She thought this was cute because it looked like a little ballerina. It says, "Now go be lovely." And then this frame was really cute for $5. And she picked this pig. I think we'll do some kind of gallery wall, little one in her room. So just collected those for now. I grabbed these Valentine hearts for like sensory bins or counters or whatever. And then on, I think it was Laura Casey, recently talked about having, I forgot what she called it, like a kindness jar, or a thankful jar, gratitude jar or something. So I'm gonna keep this, I think, in the dining room on our little console table under the window, and we can just put little slips of paper of things that we're thankful for throughout the year, or little memories or whatever, and then read them on New Year's Eve. Hopefully we'll remember to do this. This was just really cute, and it was 50% off. So that's everything we got there. And then at Once Upon a Child, the store we were at, we had half an hour to kill while they went through everything. I got these boots for Celia. They're in really good shape. They're her size. She needs some rain boots for this upcoming spring, and then she's got room to grow. So I got those. I could not pass up. I try not to look at the kids' clothes, but it was so hard. But I got this for Gwenny for next summer. It's so cute. It's this little romper. It's so cute. I just couldn't pass it up. I'm sorry. And then every month I take her monthly photo, and I try to have her in an outfit that kind of reflects the month, and we didn't have anything for St. Patrick's Day, so I picked up these 2 to go together for St. Patty's Day. And then the Brady, we have this little Etch-a-Sketch that was in the van. I'm going to bring it back out there, but the girls fight over it, so I thought, I saw this one, thought I'd buy a second one for in the van. It's a good thing to have in the car. We don't normally pick up groceries on the weekend, but because of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day when it fell, we didn't have time. We didn't want to buy it super early because it's all for next week. So we just picked it up today. So I'll just quickly show you guys. Maybe I'll show you my meal plan. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that every week, but maybe I could start sharing that. Let me know. So this is our meal plan for the week. Basically, our breakfasts are usually always the same, although I am going to try to introduce oatmeal to the girls and see what they think. I'd like to kind of mix up stuff. And then for lunches, I just do super easy lunches right now just to survive with the girls. So we have chicken nuggets with sugar snap peas and grapes, turkey roll-ups with celery and blueberries, dip lunch, which is like yogurt, apples, carrots, and then different dips, pretzels. We usually dine out 1 day a week, and then they're usually at my mom's for one lunch every week. And then the weekends we just kind of do leftovers or let them choose. For suppers, we're doing breakfast for supper. We do that pretty much every Monday night. Butter noodles with chicken sausage, broccoli and grapes, slow cooker enchilada casserole with corn, strawberries, and toast. And then orange chicken and rice with peas and apples. And then we're going to start doing make your own pizzas on Fridays with salad and banana. We're at my mom's Saturday night, and then Stan usually decides to do something on Sundays. And we usually will have groceries again before then, so I'll know what he wants. And then we usually just do like mac and cheese and fish sticks for the girls. And then snacks, apples and peanut butter, goldfish and yogurt, pretzels and hummus, string cheese and grapes. And then we're at my mom's, and then I let them choose basically everything on Sunday. So that's our meal plan. So we got some chicken for our different casseroles and our orange chicken. I got 4 weeks worth of Italian sausage for the pizza, so we'll just keep 3 in the freezer. Chicken sausage for our butter noodles with chicken sausage. Bagels we were out of, some broccoli, some corn, some hummus, bananas, butter. We go through a lot of butter, especially because my husband has a baking business, so that's a lot for him. Grapes, I don't know if I said that. He's gonna start eating, and my husband's gonna start eating a lot more low carbs, so he's probably gonna be making like lots of like burgers with cheese for suppers and stuff, so that's for him. Milk, I got these oatmeal things. I want to try just this for now and see if the girls like it before I actually like make it homemade. spinach and salad mix for my salads for lunch. Pinto beans, I think this is for the enchilada casserole probably. Eggs, we have a lot of eggs in the fridge already, but we need extra for his cookies. And then just produce, like I think instead of sugar snap peas I actually decided to go with little peppers, so we're gonna do that instead. Baby carrots, blueberries, peppers, celery, and strawberries. So that was our Aldi haul for this week. It's quiet in our house, which is a very rare sound. I almost bought a sign at Hobby Lobby that said like constant chaos or something like that, and I was like, that sounds like my house. But I didn't, because I don't want to affirm that, because hopefully it won't always be that way. But Sam and I are going to sit down and plan for the week, just go over our weekly plan. I already wrote everything out and he's just sitting down with his planner, and we're going to go over work schedules, who's where, when, and that kind of thing. The hardest part of switching all the rooms is that we don't have any extra space to like put stuff. Every single room in our house is used and loved and whatever. And since it's winter, like the garage is not a good place to store anything, especially because it's detached. So I think that's part of what's been overwhelming my brain lately, is just like all the steps that have to happen and trying to figure out the right order. And it's just like, I'm like, when are we, I have to paint this wall before we do this, but should we bring that down early, or should we wait till we get, because we're getting a new bed frame, and I've been trying to sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace to get rid of like a cabinet downstairs in the basement and some toys and a kids table and stuff, and like people have been interested but nobody's bought anything yet. So part of me is like, I'm just gonna donate the stuff because I just need it gone. It's just a big project with stuff kind of like everywhere, and that really overwhelms me because I like order and I like making progress, and I feel like I'm just like in limbo. I know it's the right decision long term to have each girl have their own room, but getting to that point, and because we don't live close to IKEA, it's a couple hours away, so we have to buy everything all at once and bring it home, and it's like an ordeal. My parents are watching, the big girls, we're gonna have to still have the baby. I had to like measure to make sure it's gonna all fit in the van, and yeah, it's just a lot. I'm not complaining at all, I'm like grateful we get to do this, but it's just like that, it's like I get an idea and I'm like, okay, let's do it, gotta do it. And I wanted to have Celia's birthday, most of her present is gonna be her new room, so her birthday is February 12th, so I'm trying to like line it up with that, and it's just a lot. And I don't know, I do this to myself, but Sam's just like agreeing with everything I'm saying. Oh, tell me I'm not alone, guys. Tell me I'm not alone. Okay, this is why it's stressful. This is all stuff that needs to get sold or get out of my house. I need to paint this wall, which means all this needs to come down. I want to, the very main thing that's gonna start everything is bringing our bed down, which is gonna go here, but I need to get the new bed in here first. So this all has to go. And that would be easy to just move it all in here, but that's gonna go in one of Celia's closets when she moves rooms. That's gonna go in another one of Celia's closets. That needs to go. Like, it's just so much stuff, and I don't know. So I think what we're gonna do is kind of like start bringing this stuff in and just shove it against the wall, and then start bringing some of this stuff out, and this will be our like staging, holding stuff over room until we get our bed, and then we can start the whole domino effect of everything. But I need to be able to paint this wall this week so we can get our bed in. And this cat keeps clawing my thing. Cat. I already emptied most of this closet, which is good, and then we're gonna get a closet organizer thing here. Sam's gonna pop in the rest of the ceiling tiles right now. It's just a lot. I'm not normally one to like procrastinate or wait on things, but I'm just like, I don't even know where to begin with this because I don't know what the right choice is. I don't know. I just wish we had one more. I was gonna just put everything up at the playroom, but because Celia's distance learning, that's where Bryony and I go to get out of her way when she's doing e-learning. But maybe I could have her somewhere else. I don't know. This is really, maybe she could be down here. I will have to think about this. Oh my goodness, Sam and I just took an hour and a half that just took, I swear, years off my life because of the stress that it took away. We set up my office. So if I'm coming up the stairs here and you come down, it's still got a long ways to go, but I moved the couch in here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but Artie wrecked the side. I gotta see if one of those shaver things will help with that because I'm not too happy with him. No, I'm not. But I hung my art here. The problem is this wall is not very, I mean, it's pretty wide actually, but to fit all of this, if I want my ladder shelf to go the normal way, this comes really close to my desk and it just does not feel right. So tell me if you guys think that looks weird. I don't really know, and I don't like that the outlet is right there, but what can you do? I kind of put the plant there to cover it up. But looks like I probably am gonna have to paint this wall, which I'm not too happy about. That's where this cabinet that was here, we unbolted it. So it left that, but not a big deal. Just this one wall. I hung this stuff up by myself. I'm gonna hang my shelf, I think. I don't know, part of me is like maybe wait on it. So I've got this shelf in here that was above my desk and I love it, but I'm like, this might look really nice above the TV that we're gonna have here, but it'd have to get moved. And I'm gonna have to paint this wall anyway. So I don't know. I don't know if I should move this into the office or if I should leave this in our bedroom. I don't know. So this is what it looks like right now. I think this mirror is gonna get hung right here. I love that mirror. And then yeah, I gotta decide on this, but the rest of this is a hot mess. So that cabinet where my dad is gonna come tomorrow because it's very, very, very heavy and hard to carry. So he and Sam are gonna bring that out to the garage until somebody buys it or we end up donating it. Ceiling tiles, he has just one he couldn't quite get, so my dad's gonna help with that. This is all like kid stuff that I gotta figure out what I'm doing with or where I'm gonna store. And then as far as my little gallery wall here, I talked to Sam and he doesn't hate it. So I'm like, maybe we'll just leave it. But having she as an unstoppable force probably doesn't make the most sense in a bedroom. But I thought the rest, you know, still works in a bedroom and we could always change it out eventually. But I thought, why not just leave it and just switch out that piece for now anyway, because I think the color scheme in here is going to be gold and navy and gray and white. But I think pops of like blush pink are pretty with those colors. So I don't know. He's not against pink, so we'll see. But we're going to have a gray hauga bed. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. It's upholstered. This is the first time we'll ever have a decorated bedroom in our entire marriage, which we've been married for 9 years. So I think it's about time. This is all stuff we're keeping, but we'll be going in different places once we're ready. So the bed will go here and it's upholstered. It's gonna have 2 storage bins on each side, which I think will just help with storage. We're gonna have also the same series collection or whatever from IKEA. It's got sliding doors. It's a little wardrobe that will fit perfectly here. It's white. And then we'll have this closet for hanging stuff. We'll keep the gray rug in here. It fits perfectly. It's very neutral. And then we'll have our Hemnes dresser with this TV. We'll have a bigger TV down here. We don't really watch TV in bed a whole lot, but it's gonna be so nice to have like our own little space we've never had before. And like to be able to get up in the night or in the morning and not wake anybody up. Like I just can't wait for that. So I think this and the printer are gonna have to stay in here just because I don't have enough space in there unless I figure something out. We'll have to just kind of play around and see what happens, but I think that'll be really nice. And then I think we're gonna put a mirror. Well, maybe I'll put it on this door. I don't know. On the back of one of the doors we'll have a hanging mirror so we can like see our outfits and stuff. So yeah, and then my plan, and we have a bathroom down here which will be so nice. And then my plan for this alcove, if you can picture it, is I'm gonna have a 3x3 calyx from IKEA unit here with, I might put she is an unstoppable force either here or above that. And I may put the printer on that if it fits. And then I'm gonna have, this has like so much damage on this wall, but I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know. We'll see. I might repaint that, but I don't want to do anything like that until I know exactly what I'm doing down here. But I think I might make this like a little meditation, like me zone. I mean, it's not gonna have very much space once that's in here, but that'll be nice for craft storage because we don't really have any of my craft storage, so that'll be nice. So yeah, that's the plan. This just helped me feel so much better because now we have a place to put the bed. I can paint this wall this week, and then once we go to IKEA, we can build our bed, bring our bed down, move all of our stuff, and then we can start painting the walls in Celia's room, get her new bed set up, and that kind of thing, and get this stuff moved out of here. I needed my office to be functional though, like when I moved it. I am gonna get a $30 rug from Walmart. I have the same exact one that I plan to buy up in the playroom. It's just like a 5x8 and it's like $30 for a gray one, and I really like the one in the playroom, so I thought that'd be perfect for in here. But I really like how this all turned out. I can still film in here. It doesn't have any natural light, which is sad, but it's not the end of the world. I'm usually in the dark in the morning anyway. But now at 4 a.m. I can get up, go upstairs, grab my coffee, come back down. I even thought about putting a coffee pot in here somewhere. I just don't know where we would put that, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. We were at my mom's last night. I didn't film, but it's Sunday morning. We're just having a lazy morning, and I saw this activity mat, Brittany Vastour, on her Instagram. Her little daughter Capri was born the same day as Gwenny, and she talked about this activity mat, so I bought it. We just filled it up, and she seems to really like it. Looking around, it's really cute. San is getting the girls' breakfast ready, and I am going to tidy the girls' rooms, pick out their clothes for the week. I haven't done that for a while just because we were on Christmas break, but we start distance learning back again tomorrow, and then we actually, hopefully we'll be back in school in a couple weeks, so I'm hoping that stays true and that the kids don't get sick. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that right now, and my dad's coming over I think around 9, and it's 8 right now, to help just do a couple things in the basement. Got Bryony's clothes all picked out for the week, and Celia's clothes all picked out. I also took the mattress out from under Celia's bed, and I'm gonna put it probably down in the basement for now. It's gonna go with her when she moves into our bedroom. For her day bed, she's gonna have an IKEA day bed, but my plan was I took down the like fabric thing that was right here so that they could have toys under there, because the toys always end up here, so now they can keep it under there and it's not cluttering up the whole room, and I think that'll work well when Bryony's in this room. The dollhouse is going to go into Celia's room. We may eventually get Bryony one too, but I think the play kitchen may go in here because Bryony loves the play kitchen, but I'm still kind of thinking about that. Okay, my dad just left. Santa's outside with the girls. Gwenny is napping, and I just finished sweeping the floors and everything. He hung up this shelf for me. It's kind of bowed from when we had it before, so hopefully over time we'll get some weight to push that side down. But I ended up putting my calendar on here. I just like it a little less cluttered feeling, but to me this is like the perfect amount of stuff. I like it to reflect me but not be too crazy cluttered, but I know for some people this may be too crazy cluttered, but I'm really loving that. And then over here is pretty much the same, and then he fixed this ceiling tile, so the ceiling is finally put back together. That happened in March where it flooded, so it's taking quite a while. And then I cleaned out this area. I just have a couple pieces of artwork that I might put over here. I think I am gonna end up repainting in here. I gotta get all these anchors out. I've done so many different things down here. When I was doing daycare, I had those IKEA spice racks, and I had books on it, and I had a 1-year-old who ripped them all off the walls. That's what originally made all the holes. And then I did have hooks here, command hooks for dress up clothes, and a couple kids pulled those off the walls. So yeah, it's had a lot of damage over the years, but not a big deal. And then, so yeah, I think I'll repaint this alcove. I need to repaint this one wall because of that, but the rest is fine. I would touch up, but I've learned last year when we tried to touch up one of the bedrooms that the paint is just, it's been on here too long and you'll see all the touch-ups. So I have to repaint the whole wall. But if you paint just the wall, usually it's fine. And you know, every time they reformulate the paint and whatever, it can be slightly off. But it's not noticeable if you do it to the wall, to each wall. So then I'm just gonna also repaint just this one wall and we should be fine. I mean, there's a few holes on this wall, but I'm probably gonna put artwork up. So if I do need to repaint it later, not a big deal. And then the holes on this wall will be covered when I get a new piece of art there. I think I'm gonna leave this mirror. I was gonna move it, but I think it will still be pretty there and I can always move it later. Hands out pulling them on a sled. These kids need to be out for like 5 hours a day, I swear. And in the summer, we usually are outside that much, but in the winter, it's so hard because they get so cold after a while. But the energy levels are just off the charts. Let me know if you guys can relate. I did end up bringing the trampoline and the slide in here because there's just so much energy. I think this is going to help them though. It is a leftover lunch kind of day, just heating up the rest of the stuff that we had saved in the fridge.
So on Sundays, we kind of freestyle for dinner, see what we got, and we just kind of slap some things together. But we didn't have pizza night this week, so we're going to make some homemade pizza dough. We use a recipe called No Knead, No Rise Pizza Dough, and we have a video on it. I shot a few years ago. We'll link it in the description, but it's a really good recipe. We love it. It comes together really quickly, and it tastes wonderful. So I'm going to get that made up right now. And the funniest comment that I've received on that video is, that looks like you just ran some errands after you made the dough and it rised on its own. It's like, nah, there was literally maybe 10 minutes in between the time that I finished making the dough to the time I rolled it out and topped it and baked it and everything like that. It's so funny that the comments that we get on this channel, like, people don't understand like what goes on during the day. They don't see the little minute details like of what actually goes on. And
that just made me laugh because why would he have a recipe called No Rise, No Knead and then leave and then come back?
Right.
If somebody's gonna try to recreate the recipe, then that would never work. So
yeah, I'm not out here
you don't have to let
deceive
people.
you. Yeah, you can, but it's not meant to be.
So I recently shared, you know, Happy New Year to everybody and a little like my top 9, and I just got really real about how Christmas was and how life was this past like 2 weeks. It's been really hard. The pandemic is like the main thing that I think is making this so hard, because normally in the winter we like to go places and get out of the house, and there are lots of places we can take the kids to play indoors, and none of those options are open to us right now or anyone. And so my kids are very high energy kids, and so them being stuck in the house 24/7 besides like a little jaunt outside is really hard. And now with the baby, like, it's even harder to get outside. And then also, you know, distance learning. And then Gwen, our baby, who's like the easiest baby, we have just been struggling so much with naps, like, and eating. She stopped nursing except when she's asleep, which has been so stressful. She like will not nurse when she's awake. If there's any sound, any light, she will not nurse. She's distracted, she wants to talk, and she gets super mad. But breastfeeding is super important to me, and I want to continue doing it. And also, so then she would like start to take a nap, and then 20 minutes later she'd wake up because she's finally hungry and will finally nurse, and I would nurse her, and then it would be really hard to get her back down, and so she'd be fussy and tired but won't sleep. And so also she has started just taking her pacifier out all the time, and so we decided to just go cold turkey, get rid of the pacifier for naps, because it was just causing hours of stress every day of like, I'm not gonna get her up because I know she's tired, and then she'd keep taking it out, and then I'd either have to let her cry or go put it back in, and it just was so stressful to me, honestly. Just like everything else compounding, I was like crying over pacifiers. Like, it's just and I am an improver. I like to figure out things that work, and so we decided to just go cold turkey with the pacifiers. And honestly, I think the most she cried was 20 minutes one day, and she's been doing really well. And now what I've been trying to do is nurse her in our bedroom with the lights off right before naps, because she seems to be more willing to nurse if she's really tired, so I try to just fill her up on milk, and then she's been sleeping a long time. This morning she took an hour-and-a-half nap, which is the longest nap she's taken in a long time during the day. The weird thing though that's been driving me crazy is that she sleeps so well at night, and so I feel bad even complaining, but it's so hard to get anything done during the day when I have very high energy kids when they're awake, and then when it's nap time my baby won't sleep, so I've just been like, oh, just somebody give me some me time. But at night she sleeps without the pacifier for hours and hours and hours, so I just really don't know what was causing it, but I think we have figured it out for the most part. I think it's working, knock on wood. But yeah, I just wanted to share the update with you guys, because that's, I mean, those little things can add up to becoming very, very stressful when they're piled on top of each other, and I don't feel like me if I'm not producing anything, if I'm not, you know, getting things done here and there. I just felt like a milk machine and nap negotiator like for 2 weeks, and even like trying to open presents at my mom's, I was not able to because I was trying to get Gwenny to sleep and try to get her to nurse, and she wouldn't, and so I just was really, really sad and bummed that I missed out on those memories. But I know this too shall pass. It's a phase, but that doesn't make it any easier. It does give me some hope. No tears, went right to sleep.
And there you have it, guys. It is done. Not the prettiest looking dough. It's not supposed to be. You just mix it, all the ingredients after the yeast blooms, until it comes together to make a nice soft dough, and then you let it rest for a little bit so that the gluten can relax. And like I said, you can let this rise if you want. Just don't overwork it, because then you will literally have to let it rise, because then you did need it. So just until it comes together, I'm gonna put some flour down inside the bowl so it comes out easily, and we cover it with plastic and just let it sit for a while, just because we don't need it until dinner time. So I just want to get it done out of the way.
I was just going over my plan for the month and kind of reorganizing this, and then I decided to just tape while I was done here. So I just taped this wall, got the rest of the screws out. I also taped here. I think I'm just gonna do these 2 walls. I don't think this one's that bad. It does have a scratch here, but I'm sure we'll be ending up painting all these eventually if we ever move before we sell, but that's gonna have a big cabinet on it anyway, so I don't know. Maybe I'll paint all 3. I don't know yet, but I just got the rest to help me unscrew the rest of the anchors that were in this wall. But I realized I don't have any of my spackling stuff. I think it might be out in the garage, which means it's probably frozen solid. So I'm gonna run to the hardware store quick before it closes and pick up some of that so I can fill these holes so I can paint this tonight after the girls go to bed. Holes are spackled. I will admit, I feel like I'm the world's worst spackler. It's so hard to get it smooth, and this is a non-sanding kind, so we'll see. I mean, it will look better than it did, but it's not gonna look like a brand new wall, but you gotta learn somehow, and I probably have not had enough practice to be really good at it. We are getting ready to make our own pizza. So it's got the cheese.
It's like Candy Bear. I like
He's got the dough. We're gonna get
it rose, oh no.
Holy cow. Oh.
No, just wait till.
So this is ours right here. And then we're gonna divide out these into little, probably, that's one right there.
Is that ours?
There.
Over dough.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Time to roll it out. We can't have that much. We would get it too big.
Well, just be a little.
Would you want that?
Pizza.
A little bit of this.
While the pizza's baking, I came down to tidy quick and ended up rearranging this again. I took the small table out that we had. It's the IKEA Malm little table that I was using, just because it gets to be too many tables in here, and so I decided to just bring this blue table here for any table activities they want to do, plus playing with the kitchen. And then we have our slide and our trampoline over here that really helped today, so I think we're going to leave those up for the colder months. And then they've got these giant pillows that I took away to see if they'll notice, and then I may donate if they do notice because every holiday and birthday they receive giant pillows from somebody, which I appreciate, but it's just there's so many and we don't have a giant house with big rooms, so it just gets to be too much. So I'm thinking of bringing this up to Bryony's room once we do the room switch, but for now, we do distance learning again starting tomorrow for the new year, and so I just wanted to make it a little simpler in here and see how it goes. And then for a little like kindness gratitude jar, I just cut up some strips of construction paper and put them in a little mug that I'm going to keep right over here, and then I'm going to explain it to the girls at supper tonight, and maybe have them think of something they're thankful for or a fun memory to add, and just get this started. I think it'll be a really fun activity with the girls. Ooh, it looks so good. Girls' pizza looks good. One of our girls is very picky, doesn't like sauce, and I just wanted one pepperoni and one sausage. We'll see. Kitchen and dining room are clean and swept and just drying dishes. Baby had a bath. Big girls are gonna go have a bath, and I'm gonna lay little one down. And then I'm gonna paint after they go to bed, but I'm probably too tired to actually film that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna have lots of updates about all the house changes as well as lots of other content, and I hope you guys are having a great start to your year. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.